Hey, it's Rich from Gravity Fitness, and today I'm going to be showing you how to assemble your freestanding dip bars. Now these look a lot more complex than they actually are. There are a few parts to it, but this is a product that isn't designed to be portable. It's designed to be put up and left. They are fully weather resistant. We have fully zinc coated these, so you can leave them in a garden if you wish. They have no problem with that at all. They won't rust over time. Or of course you can leave them inside in a gym, commercial, whatever. These are a very heavy duty piece of kit and will stand anything that you want to throw at them. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is take this bottom bracket and we're going to fit the rubber feet. Super easy to do, they just slide on. They do take a little bit of fettling on sometimes, but they will go on. Like so, and do the same on the other side. So once we've got the rubber feet on, we need to fit our uprights. Now these brackets will need to end up on the outside and they will need to be the same way, or facing the same way, should I say. So once you've got your upright lined up, you'll notice that you've got two holes coming in from the side, and then you should have this triangle shape of holes here. So the first thing to do is get these bolted to the bottom section. So to fix these to the bottom section, you're going to use your longest bolts. So these are the longest bolts in the pack. I always recommend when building anything, you just keep everything finger tight to start with, because it will allow you that little bit of movement that you might need. So again, we're taking our second bolt, our second long bolt in the pack. We're going to screw this one on here. I'm then going to repeat the same thing on the other side, making sure that this bracket faces the same way. So once you've got both uprights fitted, remember I said that these brackets must sit on the outside. So when I say outside, I mean the outer part. This crossbar here is going to sit on the inside. So this is the inside and that is the outside. We're going to attach this crossbar to the upright section. To do this, we're going to use the short, thin bolts. So you will find that you have these thinner bolts. These are the ones that we're going to use for this section. Now I mentioned earlier the triangle shaped holes. Those triangle shaped holes are going to line up with this triangle shape here and also these brackets here. So we're going to take this section and we're just going to put it there for now. And we're going to take this bracket, and this bracket is going to sit on the outside facing the same way as the brackets we mentioned earlier. And all we're going to do is just run our screws through the bracket, straight onto the triangle bracket on the inside, and again we're just going to finger tighten them all. Once we've got all three bolts finger tight, all we're going to do is do the other side. So again, lining this section up, taking our bracket, which will sit behind, and fitting the bolts in exactly the same way. So once we've done this side, we're now going to fit the uprights to the other side of the freestanding dip bar. So following the exact same process, rubber feet first, uprights on, exactly what we've just done on the other side. Once we've got the uprights set up on the other side, again making sure the brackets are on the outside, we're just going to connect the two up in exactly the same way as we did on the other side. You can really see this coming together now. All that's left to do is to fit our top bars. Fitting the top bars is super easy. They literally just slot in like so. And then all we're going to do is bolt them on in the same way that we've done the others. Once we've done that side, we repeat the process on the other side. Slot the bar in exactly the same way. So you can see now your freestanding dip bars are put together. All that's now left to do is to go around and tighten every single bolt with your spanner. Now we've kept the finger tight so that you've got that adjustment to be able to just make your life a bit easier. You could tighten them as you go, but sometimes what you'll find is it just makes everything so rigid, it's much harder to put together. So I like to keep everything a bit loose and then go around and tighten it after. It also then gives you kind of full confidence that every bolt is tightened. So there you have it, your freestanding dip bars are assembled. I know at the start it may have looked daunting, but as you can see, it's actually very simple. Doesn't take long to do. And once they are up, this is one hell of a piece of kit. Extremely heavy duty, tall enough that if you want to hang weight from your hips with a dip belt, you can. Sturdy enough for anything you want to throw at it, whether that's flow, whether that's handstands, whether that's just dips. As I say, weighted dips, whatever you want to throw at these, they are going to take it. As I mentioned, they're fully weatherproof. You can leave these outside. Fantastic piece of kit, tall enough to do full range of motion dips, and an absolute brilliant addition for anybody who trains calisthenics. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your freestanding dip bars.